generally.
You got it. Here we are.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you in for a treat, viewer?
Welcome to the Your Daily Hour with me. We are here.
I'm Rick Dobler.
We're going to talk for an hour. We're rolling tapes.
Rick Ward, we're here on the show again. Whoa, Charlie.
I am Dan. I
Eating
speak
napkins
into
already.
the speaker.
You're watching Your Daily Hour with me. It's a everyday call-in television talk show where we talk for the whole hour. You turn on the machines, start talking, and we keep going until the machines tell us to stop. So, yep.
Yeah.
This system here.
I'm speaking into the most interesting microphone I have ever used
Is
in
it?
my entire life.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you,
It
then,
is.
huh?
It's got buttons.
It does.
Who has ever had a microphone that has buttons?
I've never heard of one.
Yeah, they have those
Me
toy
neither.
microphones with buttons
But
on
look,
them.
behold, here it is. Look, there's buttons.
Yeah.
Will they make a noise if I press them?
No.
No, they're not even there. Those are just holes.
Yep.
They look like buttons, but it's an
The
illusion.
holy mic.
Yeah. I think it's called, well, I've been calling it the bass mic, but
Bass mic.
we'll keep it up.
It's Monday today,
Yeah.
so Dan is
Dan's here. Yeah, you know, sometimes on certain special days we get recurring guests, and Monday is one of them, so. Welcome back, Dan. How's your week been?
My week has been very interesting, and I've been painting like a wizard.
I think when this episode airs, Arts Walk will have just ended, right? Is that true?
Yes.
This is true.
So
This is
maybe
correct.
you can talk about what you did at the Arts Walk. You're working
Well,
on your paintings, right?
What happened, in theory,
Yeah.
what I'm projecting that will have happened.
Yeah. Well, you just say what's going to happen, and
Okay.
then
Okay. So
and then
you can
we'll
find the
pretend-
place. Yeah, you can find the place if you walked out of Starbucks downtown in Olympia. If you're in Olympia and you walk right out the front doors, you're facing Legion Way. That's a road that goes downhill towards the lake.
Yeah.
And at the end of the block on the left is there are two stores. One is Urban Medicinal and one is another vacant one, but it's going to be full, or was, full of art.
Mm-hmm.
Me and 12 other artists are putting our stuff there. Now, in the Urban Medicinal front area, we're going to have 4 black lights
Oh wow.
on, and it's going to
Is that
make all the
an
glow-in-the-dark
important part
stuff.
of your art there?
Oh, it just makes the glow-in-the-dark luminesce.
Oh, you got
Like glow-in-the-dark glows in the dark, right? You turn on the light
yeah.
and it glows,
Mhm.
but you turn on the black light and it luminesces.
Whoa, luminesces.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
different than glow.
Shines up.
Oh, okay.
It shines.
Yeah.
It shines. It glows brighter than the surrounding area, more than say white. It just it absorbs the UV in the black light, and then it gives off this green, pale green light.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got these new chips. These
Oh
are
yeah.
sriracha chips.
Ah, sriracha.
Yeah. So it's a new
I'd
flavor.
like to put that on many things. Ramen. I put that in ramen last night. Just stick it, put it right on an egg sometimes.
Pretty hot, isn't it? On a 1 to 10, how hot is it?
I would say it's about a 6 or a 7, and you grow accustomed to it, and eventually you can put a lot of it in, even in one individual soup.
Can I try one?
Yeah. You know,
How are they?
this doesn't really. I wouldn't say it tastes too much like sriracha actually.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe. Here.
I'll give it a try.
Hmm.
A little weird.
There's the essence of the flavor without the heat.
Tastes like a Pringle. This thing could use some sriracha sauce.
Oh, there's some heat in the back.
The aftertaste does have a little bit more hotness, but
Yep.
I would say not as advertised.
Correct. I would agree.
Did you see? Ooh, try this drone. Did you
Lay's sriracha chips,
Yeah.
you have been judged insufficient.
try this drone on me because he wants chips.
Charlie really does want chips.
You see anything on the streets in the last week, Dan? Oh,
Dan?
oh. You can drink.
A squirrel.
You saw a squirrel.
I did. They hop. Interesting. They go hop, hop, and they stop, and they hop, and they stop, and they hop, and they hop, and then they stop, and then they hop, 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 and then they stop.
Wow.
That's
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's how it seems to happen.
They don't go uniformly? Maybe they stop to think they don't know what they're going to do next.
Well, they are kind of heading in a general direction, but it's in a halting, hopping fashion.
Are they looking around? Maybe they're looking for predators.
I think that's to make them less difficult to track or capture.
That's interesting. I think I saw something on the streets. What did I see? I saw someone chase down a stranger and give them their bag back. They had left their bag. It looked like maybe a waitress or hostess at a restaurant saw someone walking down the street, or they must have left their bag in the restaurant, I'm presuming, and then they were running down the street after them and were like, hey, and they turned around and got their bag back. So there's just a little thank you out there to all the good people out there who make everyone else's lives a little bit easier and a little bit better. Thank you.
Thank you, street people, for giving your bags back, yeah. We got some messages.
Let's hear it.
You guys can leave a message. The number's up there. It's 330-536-3802.
Call us now. Call immediately. Don't wait.
Or do. I mean, you can do what you want, viewers. Even though we're on TV, we're not really trying to force you to do any one thing or another.
The batteries are low on this thing right now.
It's a race against battery life.
Yeah. So also
hurry!
It appears that the internet may not be working at this place right now. Also.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, we got to overcome these difficulties.
Oh, sorry.
Charlie, go reset the internet, please.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna have to reset the internet. Well, yeah, I guess I should do that.
So will we have to talk amongst ourselves here?
Yeah, maybe Dan's got some stories probably.
All right, Dan, it's time for you to turn your talker on, and let's, we got to hold down the airwaves. We got the race against dead air has begun. You put those chips down and start talking here.
Okay.
Maybe you should tell me about when you are painting. Let's keep it maybe slightly arts walk. You just got done with your arts walk thing. People maybe bet you there. You can do a little Q&A for your paintings that people, the viewers, maybe you saw those yesterday or the day before. And so tell me, when you're putting the glow in the dark in there, what do you usually look for, or what are you usually trying to use it to say? You know, when do you add that glow in the dark in there? Charlie.
Well, I mean, first of all, I mean, at its most basic level, glow in the dark, it requires no power. You turn off the lights and it just does its thing.
So do you use it specifically only for, like, things, if you're drawing like a lamp and the lamp should be lit up, then you use that, or, you know, or do you use it more artistically, or not more artistically, but do you use it for other things? You're trying to use it to say other things or other accents too?
Part of it is that I can make something light up that you don't expect to light up.
Yeah.
Like if I paint a spaceship, then I want the windows to light up.
Sure, like it's being lit from inside in the depths of space.
Mm-hmm. The stars, they're little bright objects.
Yeah.
They should light up. If there's a planet, it should light up. It should light up in the color.
Oh, okay.
You know,
you can control the different colors with the glow in the dark?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, some colors lend better than others.
To the glowing?
Yeah.
Do you mix them with just other regular acrylics, or what do you do?
The glow in the dark comes in a straight up a clear gel with the glow material in it, and then I just add that to paint.
Oh yeah. So, but do you usually use acrylic, probably?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good medium. That's
Yeah, and what I found, every now and again, someone will ask, "Well, what do you use? Where do you get it?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Tell them, and then I can't find the damn stuff.
Oh,
for 6
yeah.
months.
Well, you don't have to be specific, you know. Although probably Oliphant is a good spot to go. That's a nice downtown local business that does art supplies. That's where I've gotten my things before. But
I've never seen glow in the dark there.
Oh, that's very possible. I don't know where to get glow in the dark. That's something that I wouldn't even know how to begin.
Well, I mean, you could, I mean, a simple online search, you know, Amazon or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
Right.
You don't get this. You don't buy this stuff on the internet, huh? Oh,
No.
just in time for the dice game, Kenny.
All right. Yeah, the thing is, we started. Maybe it's gonna go now.
We can only hope.
Yes.
on-
Yes. Have many as you want. There.
Hoping on the hopes of the internet. Take us on your digital wings and soar us to places we've never been before.
Hey, look, it worked. The internet is working now. So we're gonna get out a pen here. We're gonna write a number on our hands between 1 and 6, and we're gonna try to.
There's a sky pin. Charlie gets a 3, which that's just how it goes. That's how many Charlie can count to. So, there we go. You're sitting on your mic there, Dan.
All right. Okay, we'll get the camera. You got the camera?
I am speaking into the... This is the craziest mic ever.
Here we go. So here's how it works. We're going to roll a single dice. You have to write the number on your hand from 1 to 6, and then we're going to roll it. And if you get your number, it's 500 points. 2 out of 2.
I lost.
I did not have a 2. Dan, did you have a 2? Oh,
Yeah,
not.
3.
Yeah, you're on Charlie's team, huh?
Everybody
I got
lost.
a 6.
I have a 4, so all is lost here. We have a message.
Yeah, Dan wants to show the 4 on TV.
There's a message here from John
Oh, John?
Farinelli.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
Number 2.
Here we
I
go.
think we got disconnected. Bye.
What?
Oh, we got disconnected yesterday.
Oh.
That's what he said.
The chips get hot after a while.
We got a let's see, Chris. I don't know if we ever talked to we ever found Anti-Chris. Maybe this is him.
Oh, let's hear that message. Play it on.
No, it's not a message. It's a missed call. But I think we should call him. I think we're gonna run out of
All right.
because we got messages from Dan Dobler and Mr. Ginsia. But
Oh, wow.
let's call this guy. Let's call Chris back here first.
This is the most amazing
Wait, I think-
mic ever.
You're pretty impressed by it.
Yes, I am. Just the shape.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever actually figured out which number was Anti-Chris for sure.
You got a missed call from him, though, possibly?
It doesn't seem. There's from a Chris, but that's kind of, I think we tried to call all the Chris's yesterday.
Oh, that's true. I wonder which Chris it is.
Yeah.
Sorry we missed your call, Chris. Just go ahead and leave us a message next time. And
I gotta change the system here. And, we're racing against these batteries.
yeah.
Could just go away anytime if that happens, and we're gonna run. Just not be able to make any phone calls, but probably build and we have enough things to say. Dan has enough things to say.
I'm sure that we'd be able to make do. I've seen episodes before with the phones on the fritz, and sometimes you make it through anyway, You just got to do it. Changes everything, but it's still possible.
They found more planets.
I heard about that. More planets that are Earth-like, correct?
Yep.
Where?
Somewhere out there.
And it's around,
Like-
what, I heard the name of it. Something 69. TARDIS 69. Kepler 69, yeah.
Kepler 62 and Kepler 69. These are star systems where they have repeatedly confirmed planets, and they're discovering not just 1 or 2, but like 5 and 6 and 7 planets orbiting a star. Not just one, but a whole bunch.
Yeah. What is that?
There are other systems, and it's like, 20 years ago, it's like, oh, we were the only star with any planets, let alone multiple planets.
Yeah.
Now we're finding that a star with many planets orbiting around it is common.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seems like it's just a bunch of floating rocks with gravitational pulls. Doesn't seem too uncommon.
Well, they're thinking that every single star that forms has planets to start with. When it forms, when it first forms, there's planets orbiting around it.
I see.
And there's an evolutionary process for the star where some planets will get ejected, and some will get pulled in closer, and so the planets will rearrange themselves.
Whoa.
And after a while, they get all comfortable. Their orbits get real circular, and they're stable.
And do they stay that way, or would you say that probably we're still kind of in the midst of some sort of a small change over long, many years, like a hyper time?
As far as I know, Earth has been in its orbit for about 3 billion years. 4 billion years. It was very, very early in the formation of our solar system.
Would we have a way of telling if, like, we're spinning faster or closer to the sun or something like that? Is that something that we would be able to, like, realize if it was happening?
Yeah. Yeah, well...
Who's paying attention to that? Like, who's keeping track of this? Because I sometimes think that maybe...
It would be geophysicists.
I sometimes wonder if maybe people aren't living longer, but the days are just getting shorter. You know, when you get older, everything starts feeling like it's faster, but maybe things are literally speeding up, maybe.
Actually, the days get longer over time. The Earth is winding down.
Oh.
The moon is spinning farther and farther away.
Oh, what?
About a centimeter every year, the moon spins out farther.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Are we going to lose the moon in like a billion years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's going to suck. I like the moon.
It's just going to get farther and farther away.
Yeah.
Over time.
Interesting.
Hey.
Hey.
Come down there. Keep your Comcast. You know I will.
He goes in the Comcast.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Did you find that other bag of weed? Because I'm not sure where it went either. Because I don't fucking know. You got me too fucking stoned there today, and fucking I was like, what the fuck? My weed's all gone. Left in the back of your car. Fucking, I don't fucking know. You better search your car. I ain't finding it.
You can't find it still.
I don't have any weed to smoke. I'm fucking burnt. So, probably in your car. The way I figure it, so I can look out.
Look out.
Look out.
Looky, looky.
Looky, looky.
Hey, what the fuck, over?
Whoa.
What the fuck are you doing, motherfuckers?
We're sitting here listening to you talk.
Well, certainly
I bet you're fucking sitting on a couch right fucking now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Am I a fucking genius or what?
Wow, he is actually a pretty smart guy.
Motherfucker. Hey, you guys have a good one.
You too, Mr. Ginsu. He's a great guy. He's a problem solver.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu is ending his messages on a more positive note instead of he uses as kiss my ass or something. So now,
Oh yeah, kiss my ass.
I think without having he hasn't been seeing us on TV. He's still calling in though.
Yeah, that's really polite, or not polite, but really makes me feel warm inside. You know, it's very nice. What are you laughing at?
What is he doing? Yeah, Mr. Ginsu's.
Polite is not the word that I would characterize.
Oh, right, I see what you did.
Hi, Jimmy. This is Dan. You can call me back. You can call me back. Bye.
All right.
Dan sounds like Dan was doing something busy. You hear that in the background?
Yeah. I wonder what he's doing.
He was out and about.
Hustling and bustling.
Going to and fro.
Oh, we got one more Mr. Ginsu message, one more Dan message, but I think we should call them first before the thing is runs out of batteries here.
Let's give him a ring.
Let's call Dan Dobler first.
It's about to be info time, I think.
They launched a commercial rocket.
Oh, who did? The Russians?
SpaceX?
Oh, wow, yeah, SpaceX. I heard about them.
Yeah, recently, a couple days ago. Yesterday.
Wow. First commercial or like second? It's like
they
the
have
second,
a little
right?
mini satellite.
Oh, really?
Rocket.
Are they tied in with Virgin?
Maybe. I forget the name, but the name of the rocket was called the Dragon.
Wow. Space Dragon.
What are they going to do? Cell phone stuff or?
A couple of them, if I understand correctly, a couple of them are satellites powered by cell phones. Because cell phone technology is highly compact and developed.
Can you read this?
Now it's info time.
Here are some answers to some frequently answered questions about the program you're watching right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television show that's right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, every night 11:30 on Channel 22. The episode of the week that you are seeing it was taped the week previously, and it airs at 11:30 p.m. You're watching at 2 a.m. the episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can be on the program, especially you! It relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 330-, I missed that, and we'll call you back on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and now, back to the program.
That number there, viewers, is 330-536-3802.
Thank you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right there.
Yeah, I know.
It's right there.
I was using the wrong language.
Yeah, that was Danzio.
What was
Danzialog.
Danzialog? You have a language?
Yeah.
These chips are getting spicy.
Yeah, they hit the
build
back
up,
of your
they
mouth,
build
don't
up.
they? Yeah. Well, it's just that they don't leave. Eat some, and the first ones haven't left yet.
Yeah.
And so you park more hot cars on the back of your tongue.
Adding them on there.
It's a slow build of spice.
I am speaking into a giant, enormous telephone. And Charlie's all so sad. Don't be
I think he's comfortable.
I think he wants some of our chips.
Oh, he definitely wants some of the chips.
And the onions.
I think he's gotten to the point where he understands that he's not getting any.
Maybe Dan is sleeping.
You know...
Hi, you've reached the cell phone of Dan Dobler. Please leave a message at the beep. Thanks. Bye.
I have more fun when I eat Funyuns.
Send him your message, Dan. Talk to Dan.
Hey, Dan, this is Dan calling from the program. It's Monday, Dan, talking to Dan Dobler. Want to say hi? Got your message? Wanted to call you back? Hoping you'd answer, but no. Just the machine. Well, call us back.
Feel good.
Bye-bye. All right. There is Dan Dobler. I guess we'll call Mr. Ginsu, too. The people left us messages. If you guys want to get on TV, you call that number, and we'll call you back on the show. You can get on TV. Mr. Ginsu and Dan Dobler, they are frequent callers, so maybe it seems like they have some kind of special privilege to get on the show, but it's just that they're calling.
Yep, that is your invitation. Only invitation you need is just to give us a call. I'll have one more.
Lots of spice. Are there onions left? I'm going to try to cut the spice with these onions.
Yeah, that will work. They're all made of corn, right? Oh no, this is potatoes. What are Funyuns made of?
I think corn.
I like spicy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic
Well,
voice
Mr.
message
Ginsu's
system.
not-
360
They're supposed to be made
561.
Wait.
Hey, Mr.
I
Ginsu.
must have more fun.
Mr. Ginsu.
It's us.
Yeah, call us back. You have about 40 minutes. How's your
Monday.
how's your
How's
Monday?
your
How's
Monday
your-
doing?
Are you going to move in with your mother? How's that going? How's the hole in your floor? What is it? Well, I don't know. I remember what his message was about.
You were right.
Yeah.
We were sitting on the couch.
Absolutely. And it's also Monday.
Okay, well, now let's listen to the other messages before we run out of juice here.
Space.
Mr. Ginsu left another one, and then Dan Dobler left another one, too. But they didn't answer.
All right. Sometimes people call in and then they get a little shy, or they lost their phone, or they're driving. So.
We're sleeping.
What the fuck over? What the fuck? Son of a bitch. At least a fucking nice day.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Real fucking nice day out there, god damn it.
God damn it.
I'm out here.
Can't do anything.
In my
Mr.
car
Ginsu,
in
you go outside
sunshine.
to enjoy it.
He's in the backyard.
Real nice and warm.
Oh, he's in the
So
backyard.
much better than freezing your ass out there in wintertime. Whoa.
Everyone's happier in the winter.
Motherfucker, what do you think's going down? What are you doing?
Still on the couch?
I mean, yes. Sitting on the motherfucking couch.
Eating chips.
And
We're eating these chips.
this is that for Dan.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Or some other motherfucking cornhole fucking sitting there. Who knows?
He doesn't even have to watch it anymore. He just knows what's happening.
Yep. Fucking could be that Bond motherfucker.
Who?
I do believe you may already have.
Like the fuck over. What the fuck? What do you think you're doing over there?
I think we're on TV.
I fucking already answered that question, I guess. Sorry, motherfucker. I didn't recommend you ask the same question twice.
Yeah, we already answered that one.
Yeah, we're all over that.
Fuck. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't hate that, though.
Yeah.
The fucking kiss my ass.
Well, okay.
Fucking.
No, I decline.
Okay, there it goes.
Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. I think he's having a good time in the sun. Sounds like he's enjoying himself.
I am also very selective about whose asses that I kiss.
All right. This is the last message here. This is Dan Dobler. We got through all the messages without losing the phone.
Hopefully.
Well, actually, I don't want to speak to you soon. Hopefully we'll get
Yeah,
to this
but you
one,
gotta call it McDonald's.
Hi, Kitty. This is Dan. He's going back. Bye.
We tried to. Okay, yeah. I
Wow.
guess
What's going on there? You see that?
I missed it. What was a glitch out?
Yeah, glitch out.
I guess I'll try to call McDonald's while we're doing this.
All right. Making the most out of our phone time.
Yeah.
What else did I learn today?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or the day before?
The last week.
What kind of things are you trying to learn?
More
Science.
Oh, science stuff, yeah.
Science.
Space stuff.
I'm just excited about all the planets. It just makes me happier.
Yeah. Do you
Makes my
think
galaxy better.
that there might be life on those planets similar to ours?
Odds are pretty good.
Huh.
And the reason odds are pretty good is that the formation of the Earth and the early chemistry of the Earth is common.
Uh-huh.
They're common ingredients in the same ratios that you find all over the place, all over the galaxy, in other star systems.
Interesting.
Yeah, and what they found is when they look at a star, they will get a spectrum, and there will be little lines in this spectrum that peak. They're stronger.
Uh-huh.
And they indicate different metals.
Okay.
And stars with higher metallicity, as it's called, helium and lithium and boron, carbon, silicon, oxygen, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They have trace amounts higher. There's an amount higher. That's called metallicity.
I see.
And stars with 0.3 or better metallicity, every star they've found planets on has a metallicity of 0.3.
Is that ours?
Yep.
Wow.
And all the other planets that we found, they have this high metallicity.
Okay.
So let's pretend that every star with a high metallicity has planets.
Okay.
So that's most of them.
Yeah. So
Most of them.
do you think? I guess the thing I'm wondering is like, why are we only looking for? We're only looking for life that is similar to ours? I guess, like carbon-based.
Well, we can
Is
only...
that a part of the other thing that's about the planets they found, is that their atmosphere and size, or maybe at least their size and like mineral makeup is similar to Earth as well, those two?
Mm-hmm.
In the, what,
Yeah.
69, what is it?
Kepler 62,
Yeah,
Kepler 69. Yeah, those are gigantinormous Earths.
Their big sun, Kepler 69 is a star, though?
If they're too big, then
Well,
they can't do. Then they get crushed.
Kepler
with the gravity,
69
What is it?
is
Yeah.
a star,
Okay.
and then the A, the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, those are the different planets.
There's the one that's going around it, yeah.
Yeah, 69C or 69F or 69D
I see.
or whatever. And it's kind of crazy because A is the first one they find, and then B is the next one they find.
Oh, but it's not got order,
Correct.
like,
yeah,
from...
you think
yeah.
A would be the closest one.
Sure.
But because of the nature of astronomy, they find the biggest, closest ones first that make a lot of noise, and the quieter ones that are smaller. And
they don't just rename them or reorder them?
No, they just give them, they haven't done anything. When you look at A, B, C, D, E, that's not necessarily in order from distance to distance.
Wow, that's confusing. Hey, look at that. Time for the second round of the dice game.
Okay,
this time
I shall roll the dice.
We're going to roll 2 dice. So.
2 dice. 2.
All right.
2, 2, 2.
Hopefully you're picking up a pattern here. And the way it works is you're going to keep the number that you wrote down last time. So you wrote, hopefully you actually took physical pen and wrote it down, because otherwise you can get disqualified. Make sure to move the one, off to the side. That's our 2, that red one there. That's the first dice game. Here's number 2. Deanna's rolling the dice, shaking them up good. He's going to give us a good mix-up. There it is.
Oh, double fives.
Fives.
We all
Holy
walked
cow. Someone out there in the viewing audience has got 5, and they just won 1,000 points. So to add that up, that's 2 has 500 points, and 5 has 1,000 points. But no one in the studio has either of those numbers, so I guess we'll have to go on to the next round and see who's going to be the real ultimate winner of the dice game today. It's a close race.
Chances are somebody will get some points in the next round.
Chances are very good, but
Hello, McDonald's Limit.
Hi, McDonald's. Do you guys have the blueberry pies yet?
I'm sorry?
Do you guys have the blueberry pies yet?
Yes, we do.
Oh, great. Hey, are those blueberry pies, are they like chunky, or is it more like a jam? All right, well, we got through them. That's all the phone calls, so we...
I don't think she liked the question too much.
Oh, also, we don't know what Walpurgis knot is. We haven't found, Anti-Chris, and that's tomorrow.
Blueberry coming, Anti-Chris.
Do you think they'll bring blueberry pies here?
No. They have
them
them every year in Hawaii, and they never have them here, so...
Blueberry in Hawaii?
Only a Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they don't have... Maybe because they don't have blueberries out there.
Blueberries grow like crazy here in Washington.
That's true.
Maybe that's why they have them in Hawaii, though, is because they don't have them.
Yeah.
So they put them in the pies, and people are like, oh, whoa, blueberries? You know, they didn't blueberry pie here. They might be...
What the deviled eggs?
Yeah, it's a special thing. They gotta ship it in.
They ship in the paste.
Yeah.
Whatever the paste is.
Probably, yeah. Well...
Man, it troubles me that I should have to go all the way to Hawaii to have a McDonald's blueberry pie.
Or a Hawaii pie too, you know, and
yeah, that seems unfair.
Carol pie, yeah.
They all, and they know they deep fry their pies over there, and like the just baked pies.
Yeah, just ship me a bunch frozen.
Who?
I'll cook them up. McDonald's.
Oh,
you can do that.
I mean, we've tried to do that. You'd be surprised how hard it is to get one of the employees to send you a thing, though.
Well, what if
they think they're joking?
What if a franchise owner of a local McDonald's ordered them?
Oh, now that's an interesting idea.
Oh,
yeah, send a pallet of this over this way.
Huh. Who is it, Lori Berryman? You listening up there? That's a good idea.
Yeah, we could request it.
Hey, listen, dude, if you're watching this program, a lot of people watch this. Blueberry pies! I would eat them. I don't eat that many pies, but I would eat those.
Yeah, you can count on him for at least 3 or 4 pies, maybe.
Yeah,
over the course of a week or 2.
Yeah,
so,
or 2 weeks.
If you think that's a good investment, let's do it.
We'll get a couple pies there.
I'll have 1 or 2 as well.
Yeah, so that's like 5.
Yeah, you'd have some, right?
Worth it.
Yeah, 5 or 6 guaranteed pies there.
And then we would tell 2 friends in their yard. There's a dozen right there.
Wow.
That's how it works, yeah.
It just adds up.
And then they would tell 2 friends.
And the viewers, too, yeah.
That's right. But it would take it a little while as the layers of friends go.
Yeah.
So you'd have to get a pallet, whole pallet full. And then put a big sign. Blueberry pie!
Yeah.
Exclusive!
Found only in Hawaii. But
like
here.
Exclusive.
Only here.
As seen in Hawaii.
For an exquisitely short time until they're all eaten.
Maybe you can, that'd be good.
You guys see anything on the news?
On the news?
Boston.
Oh yeah, but that's I would say that's all. We've been talking about that enough. You know, the thing about that is I was thinking that there was...
CISPA.
Oh yeah, the internet thing, right?
Yeah. That is bad, but I think Obama's going to veto, is what I...
So where'd you hear that? I want him to. I hope that he does.
I think he had a statement against it and said that if they didn't make these changes to it and make the security, take away the security problems, he was going to veto it. And they did change stuff, but not to his specifications.
It's going to get vetoed. I believe that.
It would be nice if we could trust our representatives in the House enough to get it before it even has to be vetoed, though. You know.
Well, the House passed it by a wide majority.
I thought it was the Senate. The Senate's the one that's going to now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So we have. I wish we could trust our senators to understand internet security a little bit better, so we wouldn't have to rely on a veto.
Maybe we should mail them.
Yeah, that's what people are saying to do.
Call the senator. Yeah.
Congress, the percentage that voted in favor of CISPA is the same percentage that are Republicans.
Uh-huh.
It was like 200-something to 100-something.
Huh.
And in the Senate, it's 50, close to 60 Democrats to 40 Republicans. But in both chambers, in both the Congress, where there's like 200 or 300 of them, and there's only 100 senators, there are these people that are blue dog Democrats.
Blue dog.
Yeah, and they're Democrats, but they vote with Republicans most of the time.
What?
Yeah, and they'll say, "Oh, the Democrats passed this," or they whatever. It's because the blue dogs voted with Republicans on an issue. And
is that a would you say a derogatory term?
Blue dogs? No, that's what it's called. It's called the Blue Dog Caucus. In Congress, there are.
Are they being? I mean, is that being like deceitful to your party if you're doing that all the time? If you're, I mean, what's the point of calling yourself the Democrat or the Republican if you're going to do the opposite of what you're doing?
Okay, if I understand the term correctly, blue refers to being Democrat.
Yeah.
But dog is that they're stubborn. They're going to vote whatever. They're blue dogs. It's not necessarily a derogatory term, but it's more of a defiant
they
term.
call themselves blue dogs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they admit to voting Republican all the time? Like, isn't that what defines them as a Democrat or Republican, is how they're voting and if they're doing?
You'd think.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I guess it's all just a label. Yeah. They can just say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's more than a label. It's like some kind of official thing that they have to do, and they have to like sign up. They're all like officially in their parties or anything. It's not like regular people where if we say, you know, we could switch every day if we felt like it.
The way it works is that if they join the party, they become an official party member, they are entitled to get contribution money.
Oh.
Right? Because the Democrats in general collect all kinds of money from all kinds of different individuals and groups. People will donate to the Democratic Party of Washington. And so they have all this money in the kitty, and when there's a candidate that they support, they'll give them $5,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 or something, right? And that happens on the national level. If a person is running for a national office, they can request funds from the National Democratic Party or the National Republican Party.
So all the blue dogs are getting all their money? And other votes, huh?
Well, the blue dogs generally are Democrats from the South, generally.
Well, we're supposed to be like you're supposed to be like buying your votes basically with the whole donation system.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Charlie, come on up here.
They're buying.
Well,
they're not going through with
a lobbyist will come in and they will wine them and dine them and give them food and take them to lunch and baseball tickets, and I think there's more chips than the red one.
Barely, yeah. I'm interested in me again.
And they'll convince the lawmaker to vote this way or that. And I think lobbying firms will also donate to the campaigns. So it's like whoever's given them the most money, that's where their that's where their loyalties are.
Yeah.
It's almost gonna be May.
What town?
Oh, I think it's. Oh no, we missed it. I think Cinco de Mayo was yesterday.
What?
For the viewers.
Impossible.
May 5th.
Are we really that late?
Cinco de Mayo is May 5th.
In
5th
this
of
month?
May. Cinco de Mayo is 5th of May.
Oh, I know. That's literally what it
We're
says
okay.
in
It's time
Spanish,
for
I
a
think.
commercial break.
Dance, Oli, dance.
Oh no.
Dance, Oli, dance.
Oh no, next weekend. Oh, next time.
Live TV dance
I
party.
always do that. I get like.
First Friday of each
I get
month,
moved forward in the week, so I'm like, oh,
8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah, what week?
TCTV Studio A, 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Jean Bing.
Put the egg on it. Then he flips it over. That was pretty slick how he did that. Then he put sauce on it. Then he put some vegetables and sprinkly goo things.
Green onions,
stuff.
cilantro, savory sausage, chili paste.
And then he flips it over and then throws it directly into the plastic where it melts immediately in the person's mouth.
Wake up, Carl!
Coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow on the program.
Your daily Be still my heart.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the commercial.
Yes, Carl talks cardboard.
Gotta love commercials.
Yeah, Carl's building call couches. You can get one in the future.
Well, it's a chair right now, but Bird talked about fracking oil. And
We're on every day at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 2. You can call the number and get your voice on TV.
Peace out.
Peace out, bro.
I totally missed it.
You didn't miss much.
Welcome back.
Well, I figured out that if I was inclined to have seizures, I would have had them right there.
Right there.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. And every
During
time
the
I see
commercial
it,
break.
every time, I would have been doing the shakety seizure thing for
So
sure.
is that you're pretty sure you don't get them then?
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
stared into flashing things a lot.
Have you known any epileptics? Is that maybe your mental health thing?
What?
Is that really as common as it sounds?
Epilepsy?
Well, the light and flashing. Doesn't a lot of it have a lot to do with maybe stress too?
An epileptic seizure is waves of neurotransmitters going whoosh, 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 but they happen really quick. And if the frequency of the flashing is just right, it will induce these.
Whoa.
And there are 100 different kinds. They happen in different parts of your brain, or your whole brain, or half your brain. If they happen in your cerebellum, that controls your all of your autonomic systems, then they'll kill you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people they'll get seizures and they'll just get headaches. Other people they'll get the involuntary muscle spasms.
Shaking.
Some people will just go unconscious.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pretty
Different things. It
freaky.
just depends on what part of the brain is doing the wavy thing.
Oh yeah.
So.
Are you still following mental health news, like when new things come out in the field, or is there anything happening with that?
Well, one of the most interesting things is that there's always been this question in mental health as to whether or not bipolar and schizophrenia, if they're related in some way, if they're two representations of the same condition.
Interesting.
But they come out. And in all of my reading, bipolar is inherited. It's an inherited thing.
You get it from your family tree kind of thing?
Yep. But there's a random element to it.
Huh.
It doesn't happen mother, daughter, granddaughter, etc., or father, son, or anything. Your likelihood of getting it is really high if your parent is bipolar.
Oh.
Schizophrenia, on the other hand, and psychotic disorders seem to be bit errors, random bit errors in a series of different genes that express for proteins in the prefrontal cortex. This is your higher learning, higher processing part of your brain, right in your forehead.
Yeah.
This is the part where you can distinguish between dreams and reality.
Oh.
It's where you can,
or so we think.
You process higher function, the meaning of music and poetry and understanding the literature and art and all kinds of stuff where stuff that we recognize and it has meaning to us, where it doesn't appear to be to even apes.
Oh, whoa, really? They don't get it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talk about philosophy, right?
You don't think apes understand art?
They may understand art, but because we can communicate in a very, very complex language about things that are not tangible, right? We're talking about justice.
Right.
You can't, there's not a thing that you can, it's a philosophical concept. It's not a brick or a stick or anything like that.
Or a dog.
Right. Right. So these concepts and a lot of
cortex.
The prefrontal cortex, the very wrinkly part right in the front. That is the most recently developed part of any brain.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah, it's new, and humans have it.
Wow. When did we get that?
Monkeys don't have so much of it. Within the last 200,000 years. Yeah.
So what's that?
So in schizophrenia, the coding errors, the bit coding errors on the genetic sequence occur for proteins and function for proteins and molecules that form the prefrontal cortex. And they're random. It's like because this is kind of a new thing genetically. There's a lot of bit code errors.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And about 1 or 2% of the population have some kind of schizophrenia.
Wow.
And it starts to occur somewhere in the teens and just gets worse and worse and is really expressed behaviorally by the time they're 20 or 30, early 20s. And the symptoms vary widely, and the person's response, whether or not they're extroverted or introverted, whether or not they're people-oriented or task-oriented, how they express the condition kind of depends. So, but bipolar is kind of a different creature.
Sounds tricky. Especially the schizophrenia. Seems like it could be a lot of things.
Yeah, one of the more interesting studies that they've done is twin studies. You have two twins. One of them has schizophrenia. The other one doesn't.
Holy moly, that's got to be rough. Do they understand each other pretty well, though, still? They're able to help each other out?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that in the studies, when they have compared the differences and they've been able to take samples post-mortem, after the twins die, they're allowed to go in and do some sections and take a look at stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is the consequence of finding out if schizophrenia and bipolar are the same, like a physical thing? Like is that gonna push them more towards a way to treat it, or just to understand it more? If it's
There's not a whole lot you can do for bit code errors that occur at the beginning of brain formation. In the womb.
But what about even? I mean, this is the other one also. Just because it's, even though it comes from your ancestors, the other one, that's still the same thing. You still got to, since your kid, is that easier, you'd say, to mess with than the bit code errors as you're describing them?
Yeah. With schizophrenia, if you have, let's say you have a pegboard.
Okay.
And you randomly stick a thing randomly into 20 pegs.
Sure.
Okay. And those are the bit code errors, and depending on their pattern, determines the symptoms that the person has. And every time you go in this group, this collective, every time it's a little different. So everyone that has schizophrenia, their expression, their symptoms are different.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Wow.
Bipolar is different.
That's interesting stuff there.
Whoa.
Getting some feedback today. Is that Dan? Is
Probably
that
bass mic.
The feedback, baby.
bass mic takes a little bit of, care. Here.
Yeah, well, I got the mic up in my face. There we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. The third and final band game.
Mixing it up.
Nobody has any points
3
yet.
dice.
Where'd
And
the last one go?
1, 6, and what is it? 4.
4? Is it a 4?
Is that which way up is that? Is that up? Yeah, that's a 4. all
Yeah,
right.
that means me and Freddie won.
We win.
We have 500 points. Sorry, Jan and Charlie, you guys did not win.
So the final numbers are 1, 5, 5, 4, and 6, and 1.
Charlie, you got Charlie doesn't look upset.
Charlie doesn't look too happy. He looks pretty relaxed,
Charlie,
really.
you upset?
I don't think he's too upset.
I'm upset twice as much, so I'm upset on his behalf.
There you go. Yeah. Team
He
3.
doesn't need to be because I doubled up on the upsetness.
Well, that's the curse of Charlie is, Charlie does really well when other people don't pick his number, but sometimes if you pick his number, you get to use his good luck, and then sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, Charlie doesn't seem to care.
No, he's a pretty chill guy, that Charlie.
He's chilling out right there.
Good dog,
Rubbing
Charlie.
his chill cheek.
He was just waiting for me to get up off the couch so he could snag to the corner seat. I think this is his favorite spot.
Oh yeah, it's all soft and warm and comfy.
He gets an armrest and everything.
It's we only have a few days left of Lacey month. Actually, we didn't.
We gotta go to
What's next
Lacey.
month?
We didn't go to Lacey. Next month is let's see, yeah. I gotta find.
You guys didn't go to Lacey, or are you supposed to do a road trip with the GoPro and stuff?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
So you should do that.
Okay.
Well, we only have. I think we only have.
Have you considered taking the show for Arts Walk? Doing the show?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that.
With the GoPro or something?
Yeah, we're gonna do something like that. We only have this week to do, or actually, no, we only have tomorrow.
What?
To do it.
No.
Yeah.
You're ahead again, I think. No?
No.
You're right.
So maybe I don't know if we're gonna be just doing this tomorrow.
Lacey, we made it to the no, we didn't go to Rochester. No one called us from Rochester. We need some Lacey people to call us, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, it's too late now. If you're seeing this on TV, maybe it's almost too late.
The next month after that is Bucoda, which I don't think is a real place.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It is? Where's that?
It's like west? Is it west?
Is it in Thurston County?
Yeah.
You think it's
west?
Is it in Thurston County? Isn't that a Thursday County calendar, or is that
it's
not?
west.
But yeah, do we broadcast into Bucoda? Viewers?
Bucoda.
Anybody in Bucoda? It's not Bucoda month yet, so you can.
Yeah, he doesn't whine when you hold the mic. And he'll stop it.
Charlie's talking. Well, you don't have to call in until for a couple days, Bucoda, if you're out there and watching the show.
We want to come to you.
Do we get out there? Yeah, we'll have to go check out Bucoda. Maybe.
We got some questions.
We've been to Lacey, so I mean, Lacey month is kind of. I mean, it's a thing, but we know about Lacey, and people from Lacey definitely are calling in.
Yeah, what we're wanting to know is, are there any Bucoda viewers?
Bucoda?
Viewing us.
Bucoda.
Bucoda?
On the viewing screen.
Is it Bucoda? Is it Bucoda? Is it Bucoda?
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 It's Bucoda.
Bucoda.
That's how you gotta say it.
Bucoda.
Bucoda.
Bucoda. Bucoda.
Bucoda.
Bucoda.
Bucoda.
So if you guys are out there, call the number there. Tell us how Bucoda is, and otherwise we're going to go out there. I think we should go out there and not even, just figure out how to get there, but not, look up where it is. Let's go out there and...
we got this railroad calendar. It's got all the railroads.
So the railroad goes through Bucyotia.
Does it? It must.
It must. It is a railroad calendar.
Well, you know, those are old railroads, though. So, but you know, I guess the railroads don't really change much.
It's where the train used to go.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
The historical train.
Through Bocoda.
Yeah.
Bocoda.
Well, we're getting down to it. We have a few minutes left on the show today.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was anything pressing I needed to say on the show, you know.
And well, how about the production then? Is that?
Oh, you know, we almost went through the whole show without talking about the production.
One of my minions, my neighbor, Julia. Yeah, she met her dad. She hadn't seen her dad in 19 years.
Holy moly.
Got together with him, met his girlfriend, his sister, her aunt, and she's now meeting with a whole bunch of cousins and aunts and uncles that she never knew she had.
She's liking it?
Oh, she's overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
I would be.
Sounds nice, but also intense. In the production and news, we're moving along quite well. We got everything scheduled so that you're going to be on TV tonight. So, and you know, continuing on every single day into the future, and showing 2 a.m. at from a year ago every day. That's working out too. So I think very steady. That's the thing I'm going for, is steady program production end. We're on YouTube almost every night, and then also just want to plug the website one more time about you can check out the episode that happened today, the one that's going to broadcast today on TV. That's the biggest one, and then there's a smaller video that's the episode from last year, same day of the year, but a year ago.
Same calendar day, yeah.
Same calendar day, and then the next video box is the same calendar day in 2011. So it's kind of a treat, pretty exciting. You get to travel back in time with the show.
That's YDHWM.com. It's the acronym there.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Last week I talked about some pretty heavy shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not something we always have to talk about, but if you ever have questions.
Yeah.
Well,
I will tell you.
I think last time we were
dark and heavy shit, man.
We talked about the you were ritualistically, or is it sexual abuse ritual?
Yeah.
How many people were like kids were getting abused at a time? That's was it a group? A big group, like 10,
20, 30.
Whoa.
And
at one event that I remember, not all of them. Most of them were a dozen, maybe.
Did you? Were these the adults that you knew and hung out with all the time, or were they strangers?
Church? No. They were all church members, all of them.
And
every single one of them, without church members.
The kids were your peers. The other
at
kids.
Church. Yeah, I was friends with some kids that lived close enough or went to the same school. Otherwise, I didn't associate with anyone outside of these little fun fests.
Did you guys talk to each other about it, or have you met any of them?
No. All that shit was completely dissociated with all of us.
And what happened to the kids? Do you know any of them?
No. I have not had any contact with any of them in 22 years.
Do you think that it would maybe be nice to go? I mean, go find some of those kids who shared your experience. Like maybe go back to to the place where
I thought about if I had the excess income to travel and go on a hunt to find them. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
I would totally do it.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to try to do. Thank you, Landscape TVs.
That's a good landscape right over there.
2 hours. Thank you, Dan.
Oh yeah, a crazy dude.
Thanks, computers.
Came into the station.
Oh, really?
Days ago, yeah.
Whoa, what? I want to hear about that.
Crazy, yeah, drunk and crazy. He came into the station. He grabbed the bell, dingy bell, and he called the police on the phone. Called 911 on our phone. We were doing a live shoot in the studio. We forgot to lock the door. He came in. He wouldn't leave. And I
called 911 on himself?
Yeah, he's an idiot. And he kept crying, and he wouldn't leave. We called the police. The police drug him out. Yeah, it was whack.
That's freaky.
It was whack. Yeah. So next time, we're locking the freaking door.
Hell yeah, dog! Lock your doors.
Lock your doors.
Lock your windows.
Lock the doors, Charlie. Lock the doors. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Oh, not quite yet, Charlie.